Good morning, world. Say it with me now. Another week, another vlog. It is Monday, the 24th of March. I think the last time you saw me was the Friday, and I woke up and I was like, oh my God, my ribs are so much better. Which they are. They're still very like tender to touch, and depending on what position or stretch I'm in, they still hurt. And for whatever reason, it's really painful at night. Honestly, when it hits like 9 p.m, I'm still like crippled and in agony. So not 100% sure what that's about, but I've not gone to the hospital and I've not gone back to the doctors or anything. Obviously, in my mind, it is getting better, so I'll just like give it the time that it needs. We'll see how long it lingers for before I like get it checked again, basically. I'm also going back to England in April, so if it's still that bad, I'll get it checked in London with the NHS. It is a fresh new week and I don't want to just stay at home resting for this week, so I am going to go to the gym, but obviously I'm not going to strain myself too bad. I'm going to like try to just do some light work or like some bodyweight exercises or some yoga. I don't really know. I'm planning on just going to the studio section of the gym today and just almost like testing my boundaries and like testing what feels okay and then working from there. I figured I would take you guys with me. The studio is usually empty, so I feel like I can like set up a tripod and actually film myself doing that. But those could also be famous last words. It could also be packed out and you won't get any content. Actually, before like the week before, before I didn't go, there was like dance classes going on in there. So like you couldn't go in the studio. So if that's the case today, I'm actually a little bit screwed. I have no idea where I'd go. There's another like back area where there's the squat rack and stuff, which like people go to like do their stretches and stuff like that. But I just feel because I'm like testing my limits and figuring out what's comfortable, I feel like people like judge me. I don't know. This is the thing about like gym intimidation or whatever. It's such a real feeling, like to just feel like people are looking at you or judging you. And I think that's why loads of people don't go to the gym in the first place. I know that that's why I like avoid it sometimes, or I do get really bad gym anxiety at times. And I feel like when I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm lifting and I know the exercises are really well, like you can walk in with confidence. Because I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm worried I'll look a bit like an idiot. But yeah, I'm gonna get changed and head out because I don't want to spend this whole week just sat on the sofa again. You know, I'm feeling a bit better, so I need to like lean into that. And I always think that like mindset is a massive thing. I think if I think I'm like injured or ill and I like stay on the sofa, you're gonna get worse. Whereas if you think I'm better, I can do it, like, I don't know, I think it makes a difference. So you know what, that really wasn't the strongest session I could have ever done, but considering my ribs definitely hurt throughout, I'm quite happy that I still did something. I feel good for getting out of the house and for moving and doing something. So at the beginning I did a whole bunch of like little movements to like test out like my mobility and like what positions or movements hurt. Today was supposed to be like glutes based, lower body, but I didn't want to push myself too much, so I just did some glute bridges, some dumbbell RDLs. I just did like kickbacks on the mat, and things like that. That was it. I was also meant to do deficit reverse lunges, and I started doing those and they really hurt my ribs, so I didn't finish those. But tomorrow is upper body based, and I think upper body, and it's still like this, I don't know, it's still like the stretching and the crunching of my like lats. What's the side one called? I can't for the life of me remember. I don't really know what exercises to do for the rest of the week, and I feel really like lost in trying to move my body, trying to do a workout, but then also like making it count. In today's workout, I mean, I did burn 186 calories, but that's including my steps. I ended up walking on the treadmill for a bit as well. So like that wasn't a lot, you know, and I'm a little bit like, am I just wasting my time by doing that? Also, the dance people came and kicked me out of the studio. Well, they didn't kick me out, but all of the dance people just slowly started coming in. And then I was like, do you guys need me to go? And they were like, oh yeah, we've got it booked in 10 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'll just leave now, because it was just way too embarrassing. It's my birthday in 3 days. On Thursday is my birthday. And I just do not have that feeling in me at all. I think it's because I've not planned anything. Normally I love a birthday and I really plan out like, oh, we're gonna go for dinner, or we're gonna go do this activity or whatever, whereas I've genuinely not planned anything at all this week. On Saturday we might go get some food, but otherwise like there's no activity planned that I'm thinking of, so it just feels like a really uneventful birthday. But at the same time, I'm turning 32. God, I had to really think about that. Yeah, I'm turning 32. So it's not like a special birthday, like there's no milestone or anything, but I do usually do something every year and it just doesn't feel like it's a thing. But yeah, let's head to the shops. Guys, I've literally just finished my lunch and I was sat on the sofa and it just came into my head that the word that I was looking for was obliques. The side bit of your abs or whatever is your obliques, and I was so happy to finally remember what it was called. I've just finished lunch. I made like a little fajita bowl, but then I also had some chicken drumsticks I've literally just put into the air fryer. I'm not having this today, and I'm gonna add the rest of my chicken thigh mix into it. These are the chicken thighs that I just put into a little fajita mixture as well. I'm just gonna chuck that into the bowl. This is my meal prep chicken for the rest of the week to put into, I don't know, salads, fajitas, wraps, whatever. You know when you cook something that's flavoured and then all of the really thick, sticky bits get stuck to the spoon? That is my favourite thing ever. So delicious. It is 2:45 now, so I'm gonna do the dishes and then I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna sit down and do nothing for about an hour before work. We're gonna try our best to do what we can tomorrow. As I said in the car, I think it'll be harder because it's meant to be like an upper body day. I don't think I'll be able to do back or shoulders. I don't know, I might be able to, but I think it's like the movement of stretching that like hurts. But maybe I'll be able to do chest. Like I might be able to do some chest things. I don't know, who knows? But I'm gonna try and do something. I feel a lot better today for just going to the gym and doing anything anyway. And I'm sure it'll be the same tomorrow. So yes, I'm gonna do the dishes now. finished work. It is 10 p.m. and I'm having a mint tea. Oh. How can I help today? I'm also going to take my vitamins. I actually don't even know how to say this word anymore. Like which way is correct? I don't know what's British, what's Australian, what's American. Apparently magnesium is really good for your sleep. So I'm just gonna have my tea. I'm so tired. I'm gonna read a bit of my book. I'm currently reading oh my god, what is it called? I actually don't know what it's called. It's the second part of like Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. It's like the Knock 'Em Out series. The first book is based off of Knox and Naomi, and I'm on the second book, which is based on his brother Nash and the friend Angelina. So I'm in the middle of reading that and I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, I feel like I'm just absolutely knackered. My ribs are starting to hurt again. It always does in the evening. I literally was just sat on the sofa like trying to like reenact like any of the movements and stuff that I would do tomorrow. So I was trying to do like shoulder presses, like chest presses, like lat pull downs, rowing. So yeah, lat pull downs and rows I think are a no-go. But I think there may be some hope for shoulder presses and bench press, and I may even be able to do some like tricep push downs or rope pull downs or whatever it's called. I actually don't know the names of any of these things, and I feel like every influencer, every app names it something slightly different, so whatever. I might actually close the vlog off now. I feel like I'm gonna start maybe doing shorter vlogs instead of longer ones, and then maybe do them more frequently. So maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what you guys think about that, because I sometimes find it way easier to just like dedicate one day to filming and then edit it, and then I can literally put it up the next day. Whereas if it's a whole week of footage, I just find it a bit overwhelming sometimes. So yeah, let me know what you guys prefer. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will actually vlog tomorrow and let you guys know how my upper body day goes, but that will be a separate vlog. Please don't forget to follow, like and subscribe. I think it really does help. Yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.